City of Columbia, Missouri's Public Works Engineering Intern Program is a multifaceted program that allows engineering and high school students to explore how engineers envision creative and practical solutions that benefit the everyday lives of the people and the community in which they live.
One of the things that the City of Columbia has provided for these students is an opportunity to do more hands-on, to ask questions, to explore different parts of the city, what's going on with Parks and Rec, what's going on with Public Works, and able to talk with the engineers, the environmental scientists, talk with the community, and really build on communication skills, get a better understanding of what's expected of someone working in that position, and then start to explore opportunities that maybe they weren't aware of before. And so if I work for the city, if I work for a government, if I work for a consulting firm, what are some of the things that I can be expected to do?
The Public Works Engineering Program helps them develop skills in engineering design, communication, teamwork, and computer software skills. Interns work on projects geared towards technical learning, team building, and enrichment activities. They also tour active engineering projects to experience a variety of fields within the Public Works Department.
I'm a student at the University of Missouri, Columbia, interning with the Public Works Department, specifically the Get About Columbia project. So this project here is actually a safety measure in order to help traffic from coming over from Windsor Street over to Ash here. There was actually a first phase that was completed a while back, and this is phase 2. For phase 2, we're doing the island here. They're also improving some of the striping. And there's also an intersection right down the street here on the corner that's actually going to be widening the sidewalk to allow for a pedway. What that'll do is it'll allow cyclists to get all the way over from Stevens Lake to downtown on a very safe and traditional bike boulevard.
I'm a senior, meeting some of the needs of the traffic group in a GIS, making maps for both the public and for internal requests, updating data, and making sure everything's up to date. The snow map was a big one.
I am a senior right now at the university. With the current internship I'm in, I've been working on long-term projects digitizing impervious surfaces. There's been a group of us kind of collectively splitting up different regions of the city. Also working on updating plats and plans and georeferencing. And also I got to work with kind of historic aerial imagery, cataloging that.
I did the internship for about 2 years. I currently work for Geosyntec Consultants, which is an environmental company. The internship was in different phases. The first internship was mostly monitoring stormwater best management practices and mapping them over a period of time. Second internships were more engineering based, working on critical downstream locations or sewage alignments for older communities. The internship has helped me a lot in every aspect. When I first came to do my PhD, I thought most of what I'm going to learn was going to be at school. But once I started the internship, that's when I realized that there were new things to be learned. A lot of things are not exactly the way it's in the book. It has to be changed on the field at the spur of the moment. You can learn a lot of things at school about the engineering part, the design part, but people interaction is what this internship taught me mostly. You'll have to work with the people, and you realize that people are a big role to play in public works, and when you're designing stuff, you got to design around the people. You can't ignore them with your projects. It's almost easy to take a blank piece of paper and do all the design that you want, but when you interact with people and have to work around their requirements, that's when you realize that things are more challenging and not as easy as they sound in the books.
It's nice to have the university here where we can have students and engage their interest level, and then have projects through the City of Columbia where the students can have an opportunity to do something hands-on. When folks are looking to hire these students, they're looking for someone with some actual experience in stormwater management, stormwater design, and so these students can say that the experience through the City of Columbia has helped them to essentially get jobs, or at least get job opportunities, to be different from other applicants in that respect.
The last summer I actually did an internship with Bell Helicopter in Texas as a quality engineer. And I think as of this point in time, I'm really interested in doing some quality management type of work for engineering. It's something that really interests me, and I think working with products, like I got to work in the aviation industry, is really interesting and a great experience. And hopefully that's where I'll end up once I do graduate.
So I am really interested in the academic world. I really want to possibly become a teacher when I grow up. I also am looking at jobs internationally. So I'm interested in the way that literature combines with maps and that digital technology world combining with the tangible. So I hope to use this experience in this environment and in technology to possibly work abroad in New Zealand in the next couple of years.
I've actually gotten a position already. I think that The only reason I got both my last summer internship and the job that I've already received is because of this internship. I feel like I handed my resume to those employers and they saw all these great skills that they were wanting me to already have from this, and that's why I got the position. They said I stood out, you know, as someone. They were surprised by all the things I already knew, and I think that it's all because of the work that I've done here. I didn't even have to take a GIS class at the university because I learned it all here, and it would be almost redundant to pay for a class to learn it whenever I could take it on something else, so it's definitely helped.
I strongly suggest every student who gets an opportunity to do an internship like this to go for it, because it's not every day that you're going to get to work with such good people.